in Shanghai for today's race around the Shanghai circuit in China. We are joined by DJ, who is not here at this moment in time. He will be here probably in about 5 minutes. But we will start things off by... Oh, we're already in the game. But we will have a look through the field today to see who has a chance of glory here in Shanghai. Obviously, we have Corey Marshall, who has been putting a challenge up to last week's winner, Square, this... So, I know that Square might not be as quick today because he has been practicing on iRacing, so I don't know if he'll be the top speed he has, but hopefully he can get it into gear and kick it off for the Ferrari boys in red. You might have been here yesterday for the stream that was hosted by Zach and Ollie for F2. Good race around Spain. I had an unlucky race, but we won't go into that. We will move on straight to the first driver that's gone out of the pits, and I think it's Corey Marshall, the first driver out on track. So we'll follow Corey Marshall around on his outlet just to see how Shanghai flows. We'll run you through the standings real quickly. Here at the moment, our fabulous graphics designer Ollie has done the standings of the top 10. They are absolutely top class graphics, so big thanks to Ollie, who is actually racing today. He's in the pits at the moment. He's now gone out. He's in the Haas. Our championship leader by 5 points is Corey Marshall, followed in by Tadpole. Then probably oh god, sorry. And 7 points behind, we've got JD. And then Square, who the last week's winner he's on 36 points, and the leader's on 50. So he's only 14 points behind. So today's race, if the top 4 get a pretty bad result, Square could still technically go top of the table. But for now, we will follow on board with Corey, the championship leader, in the Red Bull. Beautiful car, probably one of my favourite cars in this game. I mean, look-wise, probably not my favourite to drive, but we'll stay on board as he heads towards the final corner. For the first time in qualifying, he gets a beautiful exit, followed by Thermal White. Thermal White quite close there to Corey. Might get some dirty air here, which wouldn't be great, but we have a yellow flag somewhere. Someone binned it already, and it might just be the last corner, just getting some air. But we will stay on board with Corey for the rest of the lap. He heads down towards one of the harder braking zones, the hairpin here, just before the 100 board. Lovely and tight. Gets a good exit. Nearly, just a little bit of the rear end just kicked there. Not much, but just a little bit. Could have lost it, but very good driver, Corey. Probably is the second, but well, not the second best. Probably one of the best drivers in the league. With him heading towards the final sector now. We have had some sad news today. The ex-Ferrari manager, Optic, has sadly left the league for undisclosed reasons. And the new Ferrari manager is ABRK, which is lovely to have him. So hopefully everyone will accept him, and can't wait to kick on with ABR. So as Corey comes to the last corner to set his fast lap, 30.5, average, quite a good lap on mediums actually. Thermal White a whole second behind Corey, so dirty air could have actually come into play here. Ollie people are coming across the line. Oh, Thermal JD with a 30.2 goes provisional pole position on softs. We's just missing out on beating Corey there. We'll go on toward with Ollie before the before the end of his lap. Toby goes 3rd. Ollie goes 6th position. Change where he was actually. The 31.8. Not great, to be honest. Not very good lap. That would probably be one of the bottom times, but I'm sure Ollie will find some more pace somewhere. The other Mercedes of TTM Sam goes P2 with a 1:30.4. To be honest, none of these soft times are great, because if Corey can do 1:30.5 on medium tyres, I'd hate to see what he does on softs. He might tear these field apart. But where is last week's winner? He's still actually in the pits, which is a bit odd. Maybe he's thinking of track evolution here. He might just think he might need one lap or just a couple of minutes to prepare. Maybe getting his setup, a few tweaks, but I don't know. We will actually. Where is he? Stevie Cat. He wasn't here last week, which was sad to see. But he's back in China today, and we hope to see him battling for them front positions today. But he heads in towards the back straight here in Shanghai. Not the best. Oh, I don't know. There might have been lag there. But he heads down the back straight. Who's that in front of him? It's a Mercedes. It's probably Toby. Toby, is he on a flying lap? No, he's definitely not on a flying lap. He's backed off, but he'll throw it into the pits probably. And we're going to go back on board. That's Wheeze going on to another flying lap with the mediums. Stevie coming round towards the final corners. That's Ollie going into the pit lane. That is the time ticking for Stevie now. There's a 1:30. There's a 1:30.8. Good lap for Stevie. Seeing where oh god, seeing that he hasn't actually been here for the last week's race. Crispy's not in the session. He's out of the session, so I don't know what happened to Crispy. Hasn't set a lap, so that is a shame for Crispy. He might. If someone could let me know what has happened to Crispy, that would be great. FSDMO on a lap here in P11 at the moment. As he heads down the back straight towards into the DRS zone. Wide open here. This is going to be probably the best overtaking spot here today for the drivers. Hopefully we'll see some good overtakes in China. There's a couple of great overtaking spots and some overtaking spots where there is chance for top class moves, such as in the S's in Sector 2. Still don't know where DJ is, so we'll try to get hold of him. But he might be a minute, so he might not be here until the end of qualifying. So the AlphaTauri has set. He's now on a lap. Wait, we're on lap 28. I think that's glitched, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. Sure, I was on that lap. That's a bit weird. I don't even know. Oh, Def's Demo across the line with a 1:30.1. That is the time is really glitched at the moment. Goes pole position actually. I wasn't really processing that. So Def's Demo for his. I don't know if it's a second run or first run. So we will head on to the next flying lap, who will probably be Wheeze, but he's invalidated. Have we got Z-Man or anyone that's close to finishing their lap? That is another person that's on out laps here. So we'll go on with DJ. We'll go on with second place at the moment, who heads towards the final corner for his second flying lap of the thing. Is that Thermal White again, right behind him there? I think it is. Thermal White. Oh no, he's behind someone else. He's gonna get dirty air again, mate. This isn't going well for Thermal White. I don't know why he doesn't back off before the final corner, but I don't know. It's just maybe a tactic that he might just get a toe down the back straight. I don't know. Just dirty air is. People don't think dirty air plays a lot in this game this year for some reason, but it has had a lot of effects in the past few races, so I don't know. Yellow flags getting thrown out left, right and centre on the track at the moment, which is just, I think, a glitch in the game. So we'll head towards someone's end lap. I think Bass is on the end of his lap, so he's heading down towards the final, or the hairpin here, in Shanghai. It's a good exit. It's a little bit of oversteer, but corrects it perfectly. Heads into the final corner. 27. This is going to be a 30, I think. A high 30. It's a 30.7, which isn't... Well, it is actually P5, so it's not bad. A lot of 30s getting thrown around here, so... I could see there being a 29 by probably like someone like Joe Lope, who is square on his alt account, which could be. Well, actually, what's the end of Square's lap? So as he heads onto the back straight. Oh, and there's a 29.7 by JD. Absolutely great lap. That could be a contender for pole position today. A 29.7. If Square doesn't kick on a bit, that might trouble him to get that. But well, Finn, that is a bit dangerous. Square might be quite annoyed about that. That could go to the stewards at the end of the race, but for illegal blocking. But he was out of the way just before the ground. I don't know. Oh, and Square across the line with a 29.6. Decent lap by Square there in the 29s. I know he could get that lower, so. Where's the man that is leading championship in P5? He's invalidated. This isn't going well for Corey at the moment. Only got 6 minutes left. If he might pit for new tyres. I don't know. Bit odd. Bass is backed off here. There's another Mercedes. Is that TTM Sam? No, I think that's Toby. Toby down all the way down in P9 here. He's down on his time. Oh, that's the stream getting announced on all the servers. The Williams boys, JD is doing well for the Williams boys this season. Could we see some controversy because Finn isn't doing the best at the moment this season? Could do a lot better, so I don't know. Could there be in the transfer window a new seat for Williams being opened and Finn going somewhere else? I don't know, but there is a few seats that I could see some people losing their set drives here, but I wouldn't want anybody to lose their drive here. They are all great drivers and probably faster than me, which isn't hard, but who's this? Tadpole. I don't know if he's on a flying lap. Only know he's out of fuel. Heading into the final sector. Definitely on an in lap. Anybody actually on a end of a flying lap? There's a McLaren there of Wheeze, it looks like, heading down the back straight. He is on a flying lap. We'll see if he improves here. That McLaren looks beautiful this year. Just the blue and the orange just not blend, but go together so well. Obviously, I would say there isn't any racing points. None of the racing points drivers actually turn up. Oh, and Wheeze to the top of the table with 29.5. What a lap by Wheeze. Could we see Joe trying to beat... Is he trying to beat that on them old softs? I don't know, but there's 2 tenths down his time, so it isn't great for Joe. In the number 84 red Ferrari. JD being pushed down to P3 because of Wheeze's time. These top positions are very close. This whole field only separated by about a second, really, down to really P11, and then it gets about a 1.1. But it's not that far apart, this field. Definitely a lot of time to improve on for drivers. Did Joe put it in the pits? He did, it looks like. And there is a Renault about to go across the line. It does look like it's... I don't know who it is. Z-Man are going across the line for 132.9. Oh, he's going on to a lap, it looks like, actually, on soft tyres. And DJ is here now. So, DJ, welcome to the stream. We've had some good qualifying laps here by a few people. Oh, okay. Yeah, we've had... Oh, okay. Yeah, we've had some good qualifying laps, haven't we? Especially by Wheeze. Wheeze is looking strong here. Did you ever find out? Did you find out what happened to Crispy? Okay. Look how Finn's a lap. He just lost it on the exit of the final turn, and that was looking like it was actually going to be a decent lap for Finn. Unlucky there. He's pulled off to the side of the track, just letting Stevie go past onto his final lap. So we'll go on board with Stevie here for the rest of, the whole of his lap. He heads through the long, swooping right-hander, where this is going to be a very, very fun place to make moves here. Does look like Stevie may have just screen freeze then. Oh, nearly lose. Oh, Stevie. It just looked like he did, because he did. Yeah, it was close. But just a silly position to be in, really, for Finn there. But yeah. We've only got 1 minute 20 left of the session, so the drivers are going to everyone is out on their own laps now. This is Stevie's last lap. He's backed off. Oh, he's invalidated. So maybe he might be going for another one. We'll throw on board with TTM Sam, who's just started his flying lap. 6 tenths up. Oh wait, no, that's not the final sector. That's not a sector. But we'll go into out of the long hander, and that is so quick thrown out there. That was a great exit. It looks like he heads into the thing. He's nearly a tenth up on his time. So that at the moment that would throw him up a position into P3. Hopefully he can find a lot more time in these final few sectors and get that Mercedes on provisional pole position. We will stay on board, fall on board with TTM Sam to the end of his lap. A lot of the drivers that are around the front are going onto the straight needs to kick on, because they're going to struggle to get on laps here. Only 24 seconds left of the thing. He's 2.2 seconds up on his time. This is actually this is looking like it's actually going to be a good lap. May get a good exit. Not the greatest exit, but still okay. He heads onto the back straight here. Is he going to catch one of these slow drivers here, slowing down for their lap? They're going to need to get out of the way. Some of these drivers aren't going to make it across the line. 3 seconds left, and they're not going to make it. Joe Loke's definitely not going to make it. Joe Loke has not made it. This has been appalling for these two Ferrari boys. Not making it across the thing for their outlap. Okay, and TTM Sam come around the last corner. Invalidates on the last corner. And that would have been pole position. No, it wouldn't. It would have been second. Oh, that is so sad for TTM Sam. That is so sad. But some of the drivers didn't make it across the line for their times. Corey Marshall on the lap, 9 tenths up on his time. This is definitely going to be a contender for that pole position. If he can find a tenth in this final sector, he has got that pole position, and he's going to be there, and he's going to have to hope he can keep that on board, because these drivers behind are very quick today. This field is looking spicy. That sounded really weird, but no, just me. Toby hasn't had a great qualifying either. He's only picked. This isn't. I know he can do better. He is probably drivers on the position, bot 10th, that by Corey. Remember to come across the line. Tadpole coming through the hairpin, only in P7 at the moment, the reigning champion. He goes in validation. But we'll go on board with the second place man who could actually beat Corey Marshall. But he's only 1/10 up. He doesn't look like he's actually going to do it. He goes around the last corner, 26, 27, 28, 29, and only stays P2. Improves in his lap, but only P2 by two whole tenths. Thermal JD is definitely backed off his lap here. TTM Sam not on a lap anymore. Ollie on his final lap comes across the line, doesn't improve, and that, it looks like, is your order for today's race, because these two drivers here are definitely not on a lap anymore. So your pole here for today's race in the Red Bull, brilliant qualifying by Corey Marshall in P1. Wheeze closely behind with a 29.3, Square closely followed by that was a 1:29.4, which they are very close. And don't forget about Thermal JD, only 1/10 off Square, which is not bad for Thermal. Well, that's really good actually, yeah. Yeah, that's class. Yeah, nice. And there is your that is your qualifying, well, your grid for today's race. Corey Marshall starts off the grid in P1 position. P1, rounding off the first front row will be Wheeze in the McLaren. In the second row, you have Joe Logue, which is Square in the Ferrari. Thermal JD ends the second row. In the third row, you got TTM Sam and Def Emu. You've got the reigning world champion and Thermal White on the fourth row. Ollie on the fifth row with Bass Branch just behind him. Toby on the sixth row with Stevie Cat lining up alongside him. Finn in the Williams, which hasn't been a great qualifying for him, in P13. Chiller in P14. Z-Man in P15. And rounding off the grid for today's race is Crispy in P15. See if there's any information on here. Corey only using Square only using 2 sets of his tyres when he could have actually, if it had kicked on, he could have had another set of tyres in there. Anybody actually use 4 sets of tyres? Doesn't look like they did, which I know you can do, but yeah. I wouldn't have been like one of these people that like these people like Thermal JD, TTM Sam, Tadpole, and Ollie that have used 3 sets of softs. I would have kept probably an extra set of softs for the race, but that's their choice at the end of the day. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Also, before I forget, if you do want to go and follow the Thermal franchise on Instagram, just thermal_network on your Instagram. That will have all of our updates, and we'll have the standings on there with some very nice pictures from all the races. Also, it will have all of our other leagues such as WEC, GT3, F2. What other leagues? Is that it? I think. Or am I forgetting one? TFR, our ranked league, which starts tomorrow for Tier 1, as we head onto our formation lap, which Corey leads the drivers for. We'll get all the telemetry ready for. We'll go on the tyres. Strategies today from hard. A couple making them 2. It's a good long soft run, which their tyres could be off at the end, and the 2-stop runners. Actually, the medium runners could come into this quite at the end of the race because they're going to be on fresher tyres at the end of the race, such as Toby, Finn, Dechilla, and Z-Man. Dechilla hasn't, as well as Crispy, but Dechilla hasn't had a great qualifying for today. I don't know what happened to Dechilla. He was all right last week, but like qualifying wise, I don't know what's happened to him today, but hopefully he can kick on and maybe find himself back up in them top 6 positions, which is going to be a hard place to be this season with all these quick drivers such as Joe. As they head into the final sector for today's formation lap. So, wait, what was it? Just you can You could go get your little picture. Oh, there's a nice picture of every car like weaving down the street. Which they will be followed, I think, by the thermal networks. If you just go on following, and click on, that'll probably be Williams TFR. I know Haas have got one. I don't know if else has got one, but there might eventually be a Ferrari one. I feel like it may. Final head to run up today's start, and as we head towards 5 red lights here in Shanghai, and it's 5 red lights, and away we go in Shanghai. But oh, well, never mind. Oh, well, that's awkward, isn't it? As they're revving up, it's 5 red lights, and away we go in Shanghai. It looks like Corey gets a poor start, but Wheeze gets an absolute flyer of a start. Already down the inside of Corey here. Square already coming into the battle. Wheeze, and they make contact. Wheeze is off. Square is onto the grass. The Mercedes of TTM Sam is around the outside of into P2. Square, oh, and that's an awful start for Thermal JD as well. Down into P5. Wheeze spun around into P. Devastimu's around as well. Devastimu's down into P16. He has wing damage on his end plate. That is a colossal start by TTM Sam, though. There's some yellow flags at the back there, but I don't know what for. But Corey has somehow, even though he got a bad start, still in P1. That was there might be some stewards' decisions at the end of the race for Corey though because of the Wheeze incident, but he squeezed Wheeze quite a lot there, so Wheeze might be a little bit angry about that. And that's who's that off at the back? I think that's Z-Man. Z-Man off into the. It's very close to Def Killer there. Before there's any. It says Thermal White, and that's DeChiller as not DeChiller, Thermal JD making contact with White then. I don't know. I didn't see what happened. Could you what? End plate gone on the. There's an end plate gone off the Williams. I don't know how, but that might be a wing change in the pit stop for him, which will delay him for about 4 to 5 seconds. But I can see a couple of people maybe coming to the pits here. Yeah, Thermal JD dives into the pits for his pit stop. Nah, he's up to pit again. It's going to be a 2-stop for Thermal JD, which is a shame because he's going to be one of those top few today. But both the AlphaTauris are in. That's a big mistake. Both of the AlphaTauris are in the pits. Yeah, they are. Oh no, never mind. Stevie looked like he. I suppose that said he. Oh no, Stevie, never mind. Both the Alfa Romeo. So. Square already passed TTM Sam. I didn't see that overtake, but that is. And Toby down round the outside of Wee's already there. Yeah, side by side. Both the Hasses are side by side here as well. Watch on with the Hass on board. Oh, and that's Ollie losing it. Crispy through on the mediums. Very good start for Toby. They could be in a great position for the rest of the race here. And there are some yellow flags at the back. Yellow flags at the back for Steve, but I think it was just a game glitch. I think it is. But the front runners, TTM Sam just trying to hang on with Joe Loke, trying to chase Marshall. Oh, and that's Tadpole losing it on the exit there and going off into the run-out area, but keeps it the car straight. Thermal White just following behind. Wheeze up and back up to P6, hoping probably to chase down them leaders. Hoping to Wheeze. Crispy. Ollie has lost out to Bass Branch as well. Yeah, Ollie hasn't had the greatest start today. Hasn't had the great luck at all. Hoping to keep though. I want to get some Haas team today, just so they can fight in the. Not of that. Yeah, I think it's because I think Ollie got points. Yeah, Ollie definitely got points. That's what I saw. He was glitched out. Or maybe my eyes deceiving me. Square now just out the DRS zone of Corey. Yeah, just out. Oh, he's still in. He's actually in there for me. I don't know. Corey still in the lead, dropping Square here. Square is being dropped here, which is hoping he's going to switch it around and maybe round a battle onto Corey, but
TTM Sam still keeping it on to Joe Lowe. He's using no ERS here, but he pulls to the right hand side. Maybe he's going to go for a late dive. No, TTM Sam keeps it clean for his first, well, it's not his first race, but his first race where he can get points today in the race. Very good for TTM Sam. He pit stopped. Has he got winged? No, we'll just watch on and see. Yeah, switching on to the medium tyres. He's going to try to... Could be. He might think that his tyres at the end, obviously, the hards are going to be useless at the end, so maybe he's thinking better. I'm going to be annoyed again. Well, sorry, Finn. We will head to Tadpole, which is in P3 now. Where's... oh, Square, because of Square, obviously pitting.
Who is trying to chase down Z-Man, who has had a very, very harsh games today. Stevie? Oh yeah, they're racing at the back here. Def Steamu! Trying to battle with him. Have we got any other close battles on the thing right now? Not really. This is probably the closest battle here. We'll go to Wheeze and...
Toby and Crispy are very close. They're not going to be anywhere close enough. Thermal White and... Tadpole in the pits as well. He's going to go for the same strategy as... He's going to try to counter like Wheeze as well. Wheeze's pit as well. They're counteracting it. But maybe these top two, Square and TTM Sam and Corey, do need to make a decision here. Are they going to go for the same strategy as these, or are they going to try to go for the one stop? We'll go to that battle. He's too far back there for that move. But we'll stay on board with it just for the back straight. And it looks like Def Steamu has... There's collisions at the back, and that's a Renault. Z-Man in the McLaren, off in the gravel. I think he's got wing damage on his front. No, he hasn't a mud. He hasn't got any wing damage, he just may have lost it. But that is Wheeze, his teammate, and Tadpole getting through, even though they've pit. This isn't going great for Z-Man here for today's race. Obviously, going to be a one-stop, though, so... We'll go on board with Finn, who's chasing down Bass Branch. Could he get close enough just to maybe mount a move off into the hairpin? Oh, and Bass Branch loses the back end, and that's him off into the gravel, and that's an easy position for Finn there. So, are these two at the back still battling? And that's Def Steamu past Stevie again. And that's 3 attempts of Wheeze. Wheeze is easily going to get the move done on Tadpole, surely. Only 3 attempts. You think this is going to be an easy move, maybe just not even ERS. He's not even going to turn ERS on. He is. He's actually going to use ERS here. I wouldn't have used ERS here. It was too close. And he just pulls to the right. Easy overtake before the corner. He smartly takes the overtake off for that. TTM Sam pulls into the pits for the medium strategy. Only Corey in Thermal White now left on those soft compounds. And it looks like there's contact back here. Thermal White and Crispy. Crispy's in this battle now. With closing down on White, might have a issue with his wing now, because he's getting closed in on very quickly. But Square is flying. Yeah, could this undercut maybe work on Paul? So going to be going off. So he's 8 seconds ahead. Maybe not. Maybe it might not work. But it'll be close. Then we've got Thermal and Toby. And that's Thermal onto the wall, and that's Toby off as well. Big crash at the back. Big crash. And that's Thermal White. Wait, no, it wasn't. Oh, no, it's Joe coming past now. This is going to be an easy 2 positions for Joe, surely. Toby's going to want to get out of the way. He's going to want the toe here, though, Joe. He's going to pull to the left-hand side. He's easily going to get past, though, just before the braking zone. Toby's going to have no chance of defending that. Surely his teammate's going to want to get out of the way so Joe can get battle and chase down Finn. Corey Marshall into the pits. Smart move by Corey. No, he's going to go on the hards. Corey's going to go for the one-stop. No, the one-stop does work around here. It just doesn't... No, it is lap 7 for pit. Oh, he has, yeah. By quite a lot as well. But them two have still got a pit. Still have got a pit. No, but that will be an easy overtake for Joe. Corey not catching Joe really. Three good, very big undercut by Joe here. Yeah, and a move on Ollie, really easy for not even putting up a fight there, Ollie. So Toby's gonna want to forget about that collision with Thermal White, and hopefully he can battle back forward. But he was in a very good position. That was probably his best position he's been in this year. So, oh, and that looks like Bass Branch is passed to Chiller after his mistake when he made a mistake when was it Finn that got past? Oh no, Z-Man. Was Z-Man? I don't even know who it was. Thermal White? Jenny? I don't even know. But TTM Sam being over side by side with Wheeze through, and that is TTM Sam being overtaken by Wheeze, the P2 man who's down to P5 now, which is provisional P3, but your provisional leader of the race at the moment is Joe Loke, and Toby is made the position overtaken on Thermal White down the back straight. Looks like Ollie's being dropped by the back here, who he said he's been. We'll go on. No, Wheeze made an overtake on him. Nah, he won't counteract that. Wheeze will be, I'm sure, clear by the time the end straight comes. Really, for an overtake, you need to be about that, just probably under the 510s. He's over 6. It might be close. It'll be close. But if he can use that ERS that has Wheeze actually got ERS? Oh, he hasn't got that much. But TTM Sam hasn't got much more. Corey saving his ERS well. Square saving his ERS well. Both the top two though, especially Crispy, who's a P1 at the moment, not really saving the ERS very well, which is odd because I know he's definitely. Yeah, I think it will come out just ahead of the Renault that's now coming onto the, not Renault, Mercedes. Not Mercedes. Oh, I can't even speak to them. McLaren that's just coming onto the back straight. Yeah, very, very good race for. Oh, start for Crispy. Yeah. Well, it depends because they've got a pit still. No, it would just be I had a Z-Man. That would be a lot big drop. But it looks like Square's going to get to Chiller a 3-second penalty, as well as Z-Man having on as well. And that looks like it will be. Oh, and that's Finn nearly losing the car there, but Square's just catching up on Phil. Finn now. Boxby really wants now for Finn and Joe, so he can pull a bit. Oh, and that's Joe nearly losing the car. Nah, there's no way that you can do the one stop on these mediums. No, there's not a one stop. They can't do a one stop on them. Oh, the front runners, the front two, yeah, they can do a one stop, yeah, easily. That'd be easily. And that's Joe Loke getting past by Finn because of a mistake by Finn. Yeah, but the mediums will be so much quicker at the end because of the hards. Worn hards and hard tyres, that doesn't really work at an end of a race, which is a bit odd why Corey's done that strategy actually. I'm a bit confused. He's got the pace, but them hards with Square's pace as well on top of that. The end of the race. Yeah, that's going to be... It's going to be a push for... Yeah, it'll be a push for Corey here, but the mediums... It could be... The two-stop might be the strategy, prefer strategy to be on, but... We will go on board with the battle at the moment, which is side-by-side here. Z-Man to Chilla. It looks like Z-Man's backed out of it. Going to try to go around the outside here, maybe Z-Man. Just doesn't stick it and loses it, and it looks like Chilla's up into P9. Any more battles on the track? Doesn't look like it. These two are the closest. But it does look like Dechilla is closing up on Bass Branch. So maybe Dechilla could maybe mount a move onto him on the back straight. Running out very wide there, Dechilla. That would be a definite exceeding track limits. If it wasn't, I would be very surprised. These yellow flags were just getting thrown around in every sector. There's not even a car in that yellow sector. I don't even know what it's doing. But he pulls into the back straight. He's got so much more ERS. Bash pulling really, but the DRS is so powerful here. He could still get this move done. He's going to pull out the ERS. Is he going to make? No, he's not. Well played by Dechilla for not making that stupid dive. And it looks like the Mercedes back here is trying to chase down Tefnuni, who looks like he's disconnected here. He might have just left. No. Oh, well, yeah, it is. Yeah, never mind. He has been up. To be honest, the only two that are really that close on the circuit, be trying to map them. Terrible exit off the last corner. We will this battle here. Dechilla close to Bass. He can keep this gap. That could be an easy move for Bass, which Crispy's going to want to be seeing the pit now, well soon, because these mediums are going to definitely be off, because it looks like Finn being caught quickly now by Corey, so Finn's definitely going to want to be pitting soon as well. Is Dechilla still on the back of a Bass Branch here? He is. We'll go down the back straight. He'll have DRS, surely. ERS as well. He's already making the time gain. He's going to pull out on DRS. Surely going to make this move down into this hairpin. He gets blocked, and that's Dechilla on the grass. Yeah, no, he was trying to go for the inside, but obviously he didn't see Bass was going to come across. So that is Crispy going for another lap. Yeah, that was an easy one stop though, isn't it? And he's behind. Is he going to be ahead of Z-Man? Here though, Finn. In P9, he's ahead of Z-Man easily, actually, to be honest. I can see Crispy maybe pulling out just ahead of the Dechilla, so he might be coming out in P7 here, Finn. Not Finn, Dechilla. Crispy. Oh yeah, easily. Yeah, obviously. Yeah. No. Yeah, obviously. That's basic brain cell. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. What we're gonna have? Ollie V2. And that's Joe Loke with a 3-second time penalty, which is massive. That is massive. Bass Branch going to come back on Dechilla. He's obviously made a move here somewhere on the lap. He's not going to make a move, but that is big at the front of the field. Joe Loke with a 3-second time penalty. Crispy's still on those medium tyres. Hasn't got it for me. Joe's surely going to need to make a move on Crispy sometime. But is that Zeke into the pit lane? It is. And that's Stevie going to the right-hand side of Thermal Way here, down the inside in a long, swooping right-hander. But he's going to have the outside for the next corner. Oh, I thought they lagged into each other then. Going to go very deep. He's going to go for a swooping better exit than Thermal Way. He's not going to get it though. And Thermal Way's going to easily stay ahead. Joe Loke all over Crispy now. He's going to need to get. He's going to have to use ERS here and get done on Crispy. Crispy, I don't know if he's going to use ERS. He is. Yeah, he's easy. Nah, I wouldn't even. He's in the dirty air of Crispy. He's in the dirty air of Crispy. He doesn't have to. He could go another lap. He might go for. He might kind of take the hard. Oh, he is. That might actually be. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's going to go on the one stop. There's no way that he won't. Yeah, but Crispy does. Crispy's probably one of the smarter drivers in the league. But he's on a... Yep, hards. Weasel catching Corey. Oh my god, and he had a great qualifying. It doesn't look like Thermal J's got great race pace, to be honest. Like, last week, he didn't have a great race either. Oh no, he did. Never mind, that was him. That was the Chiller that had a horrible race. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It hasn't been a great race, to be honest, for any of the Williams boys, apart from Finn, who's in P9. If he could bring a couple of points home for the Williams boys, I think Zach would be quite happy with that. So... I think he'd have been happy if JD would have been up on the podium positions, but that is not going to be happening, it doesn't look like. So, how far is he behind the guys in front of him? He's not that far behind. Maybe he could probably get into P6, Crispy's. So, I think P7, maybe P6, if he's lucky. No, the Chiller doesn't. The Chiller doesn't. Them hards will go to the end. No, them hards will go to the end. Yeah, they'll still go to the end, trust me. He'll push them to the end, trust me. See, like Corey, who's on his lap 7, he's only 4 lap older tyres. I know they'll be a bit more dead if they push that end of the race. Yeah. He'll get them. Is how many laps on the? Yeah, he'll go for another set of mediums probably. Or not another set of mediums. He's starting. Yeah, no, he'll go probably another set of mediums. To the end of the race. Stevie in the pit now. Any battles on track? Not really. No one's that close. Like, it's the most exciting race, to be honest. These three are probably the closest. It's not. It's probably the first lap. That was the first lap was very good, but apart from that, it hasn't been great. But Chiller keeps going wide out of that corner. Maybe does he have a bit of understeer somewhere on his? Might need to figure that out maybe for next season or next time he races here, because that is a very understeer. Finn now getting close to Bass Branch. Could he mount an overtake on Bass? No, he's a bit far back for that, I think. But he's actually closing. He's got DRS, but he hasn't got much ERS. He's not even going to pull ERS, he's just going to keep DRS. He's going to close in, but he's not move. So, that was way back. DJ, you're the dive bomb merchant, so I know where you'd have said that. Look, he's 5 temps back from that still, when he made, like, down there. No way he's making that move. Don't say it was a lot closer. You say that and you would have done that in F2. Oh, you would have taken someone out. Last time you tried to make a dive down there, you went straight on. No, you weren't. You went straight on. You were trying to overtake him. It's on the stream. Yeah. Fives will keep an eye on Finn's battle because it's close battle on track. So just watch Finn for a few laps, maybe if he can't get his move done in the next. Oh god, sorry, going onto the straight. Yeah, he is. Square's gonna need to pit soon. 3 seconds. Square thrown into bits yet. He's going to need to get in that pit soon as he can though. Gets in just before Corey can get past in there though. So he's going to have a lot of time to gain on Corey, but them hards are going to be dead at the end of the race and Square's going to have to use all his space he's got to try. Yeah, he is. So that's what I thought he would do. Tadpole's pitting as well onto his final set of mediums. Crispy going past up into P4 maybe? No, Square's easy. Gonna keep it ahead. Yeah. Finn up into P7. Dachilla just in front of him on hards that are 14 laps old now. So Finn doesn't catch Dachilla. And he's gonna have to, isn't he? 11, so 15. No, it'll be close. Because Sam's got a pit again, so and it's very, very. That's no, that'll be no. He won't. He'll keep that ahead. It'll be close. It'll be very close. No, I think it's 18, isn't it? Yeah, mute your mic and do some research. Exactly. Be quiet. No one really that close anymore, so I guess we're going with the front runner at the moment, who's Corey, who's on the one stop on 9 lap old hards, which is a odd strategy to be on. Oh, and that's Wheeze pitting for his second set of mediums. TTM Sam will follow, and that'll be Square surely up into P2. So, and that's TTM Sam getting a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings for corner cutting. Well. Square nearly losing it onto the front straight there. Very big tank slapper. And going on to his... well, he had a good outlap. And closing on Corey. He's only 16 seconds ahead. Square's going to have to surely going to have to catch Corey while these tyres are fresh. He's catching very quickly, it looks like. A few attempts per corner, which should be enough. There's 10 laps left. It's going to be close. 3 tenths up on Square. Square's 3 tenths up on his best time on his medium tyres, so yeah, 23 seconds, and it looks like he's getting I don't know. Oh yeah, he's 4 seconds ahead, never mind. Square just got the low fuel warning. Rich, yeah, but that he's going to need to switch that out of Rich because that engine's going to be overheating like mad, which plays a very big impact on this game. A lot of people don't think it does, but it genuinely does. Yeah. Yeah, and it looks like Wheeze is only 3 tenths behind Tachilla, and he's going to pull out DRS. He's surely going to pull out here. He pulls straight to the long side and easy into P4 there for Wheeze. And we're going to go to Tadpole, who's just behind Toby. Is he going to make a move on Toby going down into the thing? Toby using ERS, it looks like. But Tadpole's going to pull to the right side. It's going to be a late move down the inside. Gets the move done, it looks like. Can he get a bar exit? And Toby's going to try to switch back, but doesn't get it done. And that's Tadpole up into P8. And that looks like Finn's pit. No, Tachilla pit. I don't think. Oh. I don't know. But Corey's will, which is a bit odd. Yeah, but plus but they were only lap 15. They were 16 laps, sorry. So plus, it must be a long stretch for them, the hards. It's a very hard one to stop. Square looking very rough on this car at the moment. Looks like Ollie's closing up on Bass here. He's trying to stick with these guys. The Chiller only just in front of him, is on actually fresh mediums, so both of these guys in front of Ollie are on a lot fresher tyres than him. Ollie obviously going for the one stop, but I don't know if the one stop is actually going to work today. Crispy up into P3. But Wheezy's got a lot more fresh tyres, so I can see him catching him easily.
He's only 1.2 seconds behind. What do you say? Oh, yeah. Nah, he's closing 3 seconds in these last 2 laps. He'll easily get it. Yeah, but he'll easily do it, trust me. Yeah, these hards are still falling off, remember, they don't just stay. Nearly rear-ended him there, actually. It's a very, very odd battle, this. Oh, Finn making a mistake! That's going to allow Sam round the outside here into this corner, but is he going to get a better exit? Does get a better exit than Finn, it looks like, though. Overall, and he's just going to pull alongside. He's going to get the side draft on Finn. And just make a move into this. Oh, he's very deep, this is going to be. And Finn's going to make the switch back. Finn doesn't get a great exit, though. And that's Thermal JD getting a 3-second penalty. Oh, well, that was very aggressive by Sam there, pulling across to the front of Finn. Crispy. Yeah. There's going to be 2 moves maybe made here. Finn on TTM Sam and Wheeze on the back of Crispy. If Wheeze can get a good run out of here, he'll easily have Crispy. It looks like Crispy didn't get a great run. It looks like Wheeze hasn't had the best run either. It's going to be about the same gap that there was 3 times. He should easily make this though, not even using ERS. But he's going to now, Crispy's going to go defensive. But he's already going to have the move done before the corner. So that's not going to do anything for that. Does look like Z-Man made a mistake at the back, dropping a couple of places. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really knew that. Oh, very late by Thermal White there. That was very aggressive. I don't know if the Chiller will be very happy with that. That might be at the end of the very aggressive mood. That might be seen at the end of the race. Very, very late dive. That could have been that could have been the end of both their races there. How is Square doing on catching Corey? Not great, to be honest. Only 5/10. Nah, I spoke to him earlier. He wants P1 today. He said to me, yeah, I know, but he said before you even joined the party, like he said, I'm not going for anything else, even if I'm second. He said I'm going for that P1 no matter what. So, and he's not going to want that his championship rival pulling ahead more, is he? So, Thermal White on the grass there, nearly losing the car. Fast branch closing on the Thermal White here for the last point playing position. Z-Man back onto soft tyres for the last few laps. Maybe trying to... The fastest lap, and he's getting lapped there by Square, that looks like. Yeah. Which is... I don't even know. It's AI, isn't it? So... Did you not put the AI up onto 80%? You're gonna put AI on 80. You should have been. AI's meant to be on 80. Did Finn not tell you? Yeah, he probably. I don't know. It's meant to be on 80, so just remember for next time. Just to mount the challenge if someone disconnects. Which makes it a lot harder for the driver. He must have scared away for the rest of the race.
That is why going to AI for a whole race is a race ban offence. Yeah, I'm watching it. Yeah. A battle. How you describe it? ARS here, Finn. Gonna get slipstream of Tadpole. Gonna pull to the outside line here. Gonna go down towards the braking point here. Though Tadpole's gonna brake later. He's gonna go to the inside. Finn's gonna go round the outside, very deep. That's not gonna be great for Finn there, though. He's gonna. Oh, very aggressive by Tadpole. Finn's braking there, and that looks like one of the Ferraris there. Thermal White going very slowly. Has he lost wing there? Doesn't look like he has. We made a very big mistake, and that's dropped him 2 positions. And Ollie up into P11 and passing to P10, and then points per day in positions. Toby in P8 and P5. Oh, I don't care. Yeah, though. Square now only 10 seconds behind the leader with a few laps to go. Might be a bit late for Square, but if them hards are going to be very, very worn now, so they will be in that killer zone. And that looks like Stevie off at the end of the thing. I just miss it every time. I'm just going to watch the battle, you know. I'm just going to watch Finn. I'm not even going to... Last driver switch to the end of the race. Don't care. I mean, apart from the final one, which will be Corey or Square. Or Wheeze, actually, who's actually catching up on. It looks like Finn nearly lost the car. Catching. Doesn't matter. DRS is so powerful. He's going to pull to the right hand side. Late on the brakes here by Finn. Down the inside. He's going to do what he tried to do on thing. And they make contact, and that's Finn going off and being respectful. But that looks like that's going to bring in Toby into the battle. That might, yeah. That might get taken down towards the stewards. Toby in the pits. Oh, a lap 15 lap old mediums. Jesus, Toby. He's going for the softs. Surely, yeah. Them tyres are very, very quick. So 4 laps on softs. He'll be happy with the point, I'm sure. So he's only got Ollie in front of him, really, and a chiller, mate. Ollie and... That's literally just Ollie in front of him. So all he's got for a catch is Ollie. Which, to be fair, no offence to Ollie, but that shouldn't be the hardest thing to do. Yeah, true. Actually, Ollie's been quite clean today, hasn't he? Yeah, but he's not going to catch him, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Between 2 seconds. No. Weezer's 8 seconds behind. Square's got 3 seconds of penalties. He what? When? No, you said what's his name got a penalty? Tachilla. Yeah, you did. I remember hearing it in the stream. You said Tachilla's got 3 seconds of penalties. That's what you said. No. Nope. No. Nope. Nope. No. No. I don't watch the stream back. I don't like to listen to my voice. Stevie disconnected from the game now. Not enough, obviously. DDM Sam is still in P5, trying to compare Shine Crispy, which is a very good result for Crispy if he could stake this in, as well as Finn. Tadpole not in the reigning world champion is not having a great season this season. Only in P6, which is odd. Does look like Corey's going to be a winner though today. At the moment, on those 17 lap old hards. Jesus. Square will definitely not be very happy with his performance, even though he is in P2. The guys at the back, Ollie battling with... Is Ollie actually battling with here? Oh, getting chased down by Toby. Toby's closing in very quickly on very, very quickly on Ollie. This is who I think we're going to watch until the final lap here in Shanghai. On lap 26 now. Here, Corey does look like he's going to keep it though. Square. It's going to be very annoying for Square because I know that he'll be able to see him just go around the final first corner at the end of the straight. So Ollie getting a very bad exit there. What the hell? Defestimu just binned it into the wall, and that's Defestimu out of the race. That might have not been AI. Surely not. And they're side by side now, Ollie and Toby. Toby's going to try to keep behind him though. He's going to surely go for the dive. They're going to very close together now. Toby's surely going to make the move. Very late on the brakes. Ollie going to go for the switchback. It's going to be a switchback of dreams if Ollie can do it. Oh no, Toby gets ahead on them. Fresher soft compound with more grip. And that's Toby into the spare positions, and that's Ollie out of it. And that does look like Ollie's just going to watch the point drive away from him now, really. To the end of the race. Yeah, literally drive away. And Wheeze is only a second and 7 tenths away from them, that P2. Which Joe's going to be probably focusing on that now more than catching Corey. So Joe's going to be want to watch, trying to keep consistency now for the last 2 laps. The Chiller closing up on Finn now. Finn on 13 lap old hards. It's going to be very hard for Finn now. Finn, he's surely going to get overtaken here, Finn. The Chiller on so much more fresher tyres. Finn just getting a horrible exit. The Chiller pulling the ERS open now. Going to get to 100 metres away from the DRS. He opens the DRS, pulls to the outside. He's going to go for the outside move, which probably wasn't the smartest move, but he goes around the outside. He goes very early on the brakes. Going to go for the switchback. Sorry, I don't have coronavirus, I promise. Oh, and that AI of Stevie in the way, but to chill out so much quicker than Finn here, and easily passed. They're going to make contact here, nearly. Ooh. Wait, how is he in the race? He's not. Never mind. Does it look like the Mercedes of TCM Sam right on the back of Crispy now? Crispy's going to need to hold on if he can for the last lap. Could TCM Sam hope for P4 here? If he could, I think he'd be very happy with that for his first race here in TFR. Only one position off a podium, which, yeah. Finn's dropping away from DeChilla now. And we'll go and watch TTM Sam chase down Crispy Hang on the back straight. Gets DRS wide open here. Down the back straight. Can he find the move? He doesn't go for the late dive, which is good for Crispy. Crispy's just got to defend one last time down that straight. Corey Marshall now on the last lap. We will go on board. No, we won't, because we want to watch TTM Sam. We'll go on board for the last sector for Corey Marshall here. As TTM Sam with DRS wide open, going to look around the outside here. He's going to keep so much more grip here though. So he's going to get pushed out wide. He's going to have the inside for the next corner. He might have already have the move done, but Crispy going to have the outside line, and looks like TTM Sam's going to have a better drive here, surely. But Crispy gets the better drive. Oh, they nearly make contact. That was a great move by Crispy not to make contact with him. He's going to go to the outside here, TTM Sam. Stays to the outside for some reason on the moves, but he's going to squeeze Crispy here, and that's TTM Sam surely up into P4. That is good, very good move for TTM Sam. But as your main man, surely the winner of the race now, TTM Sam up. Not TTM Sam, Corey Marshall heading down the back straight for the final time here in Shanghai as he rounds the hairpin for the final time. That's fine. As Corey Marshall heads towards the final corner for his second win this season in TFR, and it's all and it's all happy days at Red Bull for today's race, as followed in by the Ferrari boys. And Wheeze found home for his I think it's only his first podium in TFR. He comes across the line for P3. And Crispy's got past Sam. Surely. It's going to be a great battle for the end of the race. For the end of the lap. And it doesn't look like Crispy's got the best exit though. And that's going to be TTM Sam. They come around the final corner for his first race. And that's very close for Crispy. That was very, very dangerous. Very dangerous there. Oh, no, I can see him. Yeah. Oh, no, he's in the pit lane. Ollie missing out on the points, but Toby coming home for his first points, I think, in this league. Comes across the lot, not in this league, but in F1. And Ollie spun on the final corner. Thermal JD can take 11th here. I think he is actually going to do it. Down the inside. This is going to be... He's got it. Oh, and Ollie spun! That's embarrassing, Ollie. And he's going to... Thermal White's going to take it. Thermal White's taking P12. Oh, he's still spinning. Well, he's still spinning. Oh my god. Yeah, that was stupid. And he's across the line finally after about 30 seconds of waiting. And that is the... That was class, Ollie. Even though... yeah. And your winner is today's race, the boy in blue. The Red Bull Masterclass, Corey Marshall with a one-stop that no one thought was going to work today, that just flew to victory. Red Bull actually might give you wings for once. That's actually been found out. Square with an okay performance, well, a decent performance for him being P2. I know he'd been wanted to be on that top step of the podium. Wheeze will be very happy with his P2 position, P3 position, sorry. Good result in the end for the boys. I don't think the race is going to end for another 20 seconds because of death of steam view. Because it hasn't classed him as retired. How has he got 3 seconds of time penalties when he's not even doing anything? Well, we've got 10 seconds of waiting before we see the driver of the day. Who would you say your driver of the day is? Mine would probably have to be Crispy, even though he's only fifth. Oh, actually, no, TTM Sam. I'd say TTM Sam. Obviously, it's going to be given to Crispy because of the most moves, but I would say TTM Sam for his first weekend. Yeah, there we go, Crispy. No, I think Crispy just made more moves for first lap, which I think the first lap is probably the easiest place to make moves, and the pit stop. Anyway. That is obviously we'll go to the podium now to see the boys celebrate in Champagne on the podium. So I'll let you enjoy that, and then we'll be back after the podium. And that's your podium over and done with for today's race in Shanghai. As we said at the start of the race, make sure you go and follow us on Instagram at thermal_network. We have some great guys working on that with obviously Ollie. I think Lice is on that as well. DJ helping out with some pictures. I help sometimes with pictures. I've only sent one in, but I don't think it's been posted yet. Of yesterday's WC race. If you want to go and watch that, that's not anywhere because I don't think anybody streamed it. We don't have any streamers on that. But that's your WC. No one streams it. That is your final. That is your final positions for China in Shanghai. But as always, thank you, and remember, TFR. The only league for you. Peace.